dey salute to Chukwu Kika Biama. We there before your presence today. We dey beg you, make you the guide us. We dey beg you, make you the protect us. We there for trouble. Your children, the Biafrans, there for trouble. And our leader Mazi Nnamdi. We dey beg you, make you dey protect him, guide him. Now so we dey pray, make you guide all them people where they help him. All them people where they say your children no go rest, make them no rest. All the people where they lie against their children, they no go see the truth. Anything will go come around them, na lie then go take come around them, na lie then go take sell them. Any people, anybody will look at your children say they no go survive, make them no survive too. We no say we not be honest people. No person where there for earth where you create where go say you know they do bad. The two way they consider which one you do bad pass. Waiting there for a mind. Now that now you sabi. Now that now we say everybody go come for last day. You go contact the thing where you do. We go protect ourselves. Our people, Chukwu Kikabiama, then they suffer plenty. But the thing where I no understand, not the way our head they go different places. The people where you create make them come together. Then where they run around, gara. Make you give our mind to one place where you go stay. Make you give our eye one place where they go to look, see the same thing. Make you open our mouth, make we they talk the same thing. Make people not they say they're there for trouble. When you they try to help them come out, they say we like the trouble. Now the mind of people, we don't stay inside trouble. So they know the nothing will be right and wrong. Now we will go help. All this we they ask for your name, because now be Chukwu Kabiama. He say. Today na August 2020. August 2020. This na Radio Biafra USA. With the reach on through a big station, Radio Biafra London. We must reach for the deputies under our leader, Mazi Nnamdi. The person where they hear voice na Mazi Alozie. How na day? Now waiting the happen. Today we go hear the thing where leader talk yesterday. It does surprise me, say, like we talked yesterday, it's bad when people go to talk about you, but you know if you talk about yourself. Our leader say, you live for one place. You know, tell the people where you live. You know they tell them about your home. You know they tell them about your food. You know they tell them about anything will concern you. But now them go they tell you. That means say we don't know ourselves. We know sabi who we be. We Biafrans, we don't like say. Make we say the name Biafra. Make we say the name Biafra. no dey there. And they say make we just talk say the name Biafra no dey there. Now who will be? Ndị Igbo. Now who will be Ndị Igbo? Like say we go bring another name. Come put for Eastern Zoo, Eastern Nigeria. It go make any difference? I don't think so. You be who you be. If the name that they call you not be the right name, say that not be my name. My name na Chukwemeka. You can't give me a name. I don't like him. When I sabi who I be, I not go take the yeye name. You know the thing where they talk. Make I tell you the thing where they talk. You see, we they live like a king. We they live like king. How would they live like king? You know, in the early times where they say you get your master. Colonial mentality. Na problem with that. Na big disease. We get a Oga and a boy and master. You go remember them well. Boy, housemaid. You get the way where we dey take call am that time where we no say na crime, but we say na respect. Boy, sir. Boy, sir. Clarus Ogasa. Ekelechi Ogasa. Yes, ma. Respect with slave mentality. But that no be the same as boy, sir. That na the high degree. And we take them so they, even if even a sad they slap you, you go take them. Why? Because why? You don't look your condition. You know proper. That not the only way where you go take sea road to come out. So the day where you go say, Oga, na 2-year contract, na 3-year contract. I don't serve you all my life. He don't reach when I go get my own wife and my own picking. Your guy go say, you do well. He go come prepare you. The thing be say, your guy prepare you. You serve him. But that not be the point where they make. The point where they make now, colonial mentality. Colonial mentality, where we don't see all the bad things where these people don't do us. They don't do us. They sabi who you be. They sabi who you be. Our ancestors know who we be. And I make them hold the tradition properly. But we they make a gara thing and they come enter our land, come take our traditional thing, go put up for the museum. Then we go pay, they go look them. The thing will not mean anything to them. You will get them. It means something for you. No, now you go call them. Say our own people, our own wicked children. Go call them. Come, we get something where our grandpapa them they use. Make you contact them. They say, show me, they show them, they can go put up for museum. This is after the war. No say I don't know the this na around the Beku side. So make you know things I don't know the thing what they talk. People we don't do bad things sote then culture not be the same. Even the marriage. Look at the thing where they happen. The oath way we they take when we they marry for tradition, that one not be anything. Now the white man on nine be the something. Colonial mentality. This one, if you know where white not be wedding they do. Which white? White way mean waiting white mean. Waiting white way you wear, waiting in me. Now be the question why they ask you. You to show say you be pure. You know pure nothing. See somebody who don't commit crime, so they tie go wear white. Say they anything wear white and then be the right thing. If you wear black and colonial mentality. And we know that sometimes we say we they do something where they make us look foolish. And the colonial mentality now keep us the way we did today. You hear somebody wake up for radio yesterday. And for many people will call, it surprise me. Surprise me. Why? Because he say in they go preach for Biafra. He say pastor the assistant. No do. The man come checking out. Then he come find out now the same Biafrans, the same people where them own people for whom then they suffer, they punish. Now the same people we say because they belong for a different club and concern them. But them mama, them papa, them brother, they under occupation. Colonial mentality. I no belong, but you belong to a club. We carry your name. But the thing will make you who you be, you don't want them. But they are proud though. They proud say they belong to that club. Dog eat dog. Now which time we go wake up? That go to the thing where our leader talked yesterday. And now waiting be that. I remember because you get where my mama they put the money, where they go buy a penny, half, the same thing then they call half of 1 penny. Fadding, the fadding half of half, the thing small. Our leader come, the thing where you don't know, when somebody tell you, your eye go open. That penny, na Star of David dey there. That apple, na Star of David dey there. The fadding, na Star of David dey there. How come? Our tradition, who we be, we go put them back. Because why? When Chukwu Okike Abiyama bring people to save you, na in the work. If the spirit of no Biafra never catch you, you not be Biafran. You not be IPOB. I tell you, I go tell you the way it be. If the spirit of Biafra never enter you, you not go be IPOB. Anything where you like do, If you like come meeting, you go no say you know be. You fit to born 300 children. You fit to born 1 million children. Only you with one prick. All of them go useless. But if Chukwu Kikabema say you go born one pikin, only one pikin now I go give you. Only one pikin. You don't know what Chukwu Kikabema give you that one pikin. So the pikin begin to grow. Then you go to say, I don't know which kind pikin be this. So this pikin different. Chukwu Okikabiama they appoint somebody. If they send somebody, you go do this for me. Messenger. No matter your qualification, people around Udi, our language there, it begin to disappear. Chukwu Kikabiama concerned Namde. And I tell you that the story when I go to zoo where I nearly show my true color for airport. Where one woman, typical Igbo woman, I sit down for the bench for airport, then they come. I talk to the little children for Igbo. You know the thing with the woman, I don't talk this thing before, I think 2 or 3 times. They not they hear Igbo, my picking them not they hear Igbo. I say, waiting be doing. I say the other one now. Okay, Chuku. And the other one now. No ma. And the other one, the smallest one, no nyinyi. I said, they're not they speak Igbo. I say, he said yes. I said, waiting then they speak. That they teach them English. I said, waiting then go be. I know, as God make them. I look and finish. I say, well, I sorry, my pikin, I they teach them Igbo. And now they end them. I just waka get up, take my little bag, go across the. You get to when you reach for airport for where you get to where then they sell record there. Now there I go. Now anger full my mind. Now anger. No, that one at the time where I go, but the time where they come down for the bed. Now they are go look up, and then where I can see this record, then I CD. I look and finish it good. I say, make you play me that CD. You play 'em. I like 'em. I buy 'em. So the time where this incident can happen. Because the time where I come enter, I can't look and finish. Now, Chijoke, now him play that music. And the name na what Ebunam. And the other one where they inside a packet of former. Now that thing can cool my mind, so they come pick me up for airport. Why they talk and say, when you can't deny yourself, you deny your children to sabi the thing where them sabi, where them for sabi, you be criminal. We get colonial mentality. Oyibo sabi who we be. Now make them the finish. Just like as they talk them up to tomorrow. Onion do they talk them. Anything about Israel, they not they vote for Israel. Because they be Jew. And they know say we Jew. CBD. How come we get CBD? They cover them. How come they discover the go dig up the pyramid? They know they talk, and we know where they. And our ancestors know say we be Jew. Let's say Israel no day, but they say how come the star? I never think about that. If this thing where our leader talk yesterday, if he no touch you, nothing will touch you. Just like you they deny yourself, you they deny your language, you they deny who you be. That na your wahala. That na your problem. Sote one day, your eye go open. One day, your eye go open. Make we hear our leader. The thing where he talk, the thing where he talk, so why you go put a Star of David? I can't listen to them finish. I say, na Chukwu Okike Abiyama bring you. If we go sabi, we go sabi. If we sabi, we go sabi. If we go wake up, we go wake up. Make you hear a leader.
Sabotage from somewhere that IPOB community radio is not working as well. Is that correct? I very much doubt it because I tested it and it was working. I don't know. Make sure you have data, please. Make sure you have data. Very, very important. Make sure you have data, please, because it should be working. It should be working, please. The app is working very well. The app is working. IPOB Community app is working. It's on Apple Store. It is very loud and it is very clear. They are saying IPOB Community Radio is working. Community Radio is working absolutely fine. It is working. It has been confirmed. I don't want... Please go and get data. If you don't have data, you go to your next door neighbor, please. Very, very important. The app is working everywhere because I tested it and it was working earlier. We must proceed and we must pray this very evening. It could be your morning, it could be your afternoon, it could be your evening, but here it is evening and we are going to pray. It is the prayer that my mother used to pray for me from the book of Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. She used to sing it to me. In those days when I call her, she will sing it to me. And that is her prayer for me all the time. And that is the same prayer I am going to pray for this very noble family of IPOB all over the world, to each and every one of you who is listening this very evening. In the language of the ancient, it goes, our Father, our Lord, our God, our Creator, our Maker, the giver of life, the keeper of our hope, unto thee and only thee do we give every praise and adoration. There is no other God apart from you. One God, indivisible, ancient of days, you never change. You are the Lord of hosts of all the heavens and of creation. There is nothing that can be compared to thee. I do not call you a lion, I do not and can never ever describe you as something that you have created, because you are greater than what man can ever conceive that you are. You are omnipotent. You are the God of all the gods. Your habitation is the heavens, and this very earth is your footstool. Everything that the eyes of man can behold is your creation. Yet we do not know the beginning, neither can we fathom the end. You are indeed almighty, and we give you praise this evening. Your children all over the world, this very family of IPOB, we look up to thee to redeem us and to save us. You have brought the zoo to its knees. You are collapsing the zoo as you promised us that you will. We have no strength of our own. We are nothing. We are mere mortals. We live and we die. But you dwelleth forever. You exist from time immemorial into time immemorial. That is why you are the ancient of the ancients. And you gave us a promise, and you said that Biafra will come in our time. That is why we should fear not, for you are with us. We should not be dismayed, for you are the one true living God, indivisible. For you will strengthen us, for you will help us, for you will uphold us with your righteous right hand, that we may behold the coming of Biafra, that your name may be glorified, exalted, praised, and honored, now and forevermore, we pray. He say. They say the sound coming out of our app is very beautiful. That is what people are saying, because here we don't want to allow Facebook to mess us up anymore. An application is social media, and we are going to upgrade it to include chat facilities, so we can now interact and chat with one another. That will be the next upgrade on IPOB Community Radio. For some inexplicable reason, we are told that our platforms in Biafra and our radio is not working. Everybody has a smartphone. Please go to your smartphone. Tell people back home. It doesn't cost you anything. Facebook is more expensive, way more expensive than IPOB Community Radio app. It doesn't cost you. It is low data. It's a radio, so it is low data usage. Very, very important that everybody must be on it. Everybody has to be on it. Everybody has to be on it. Please. Very, very important. Everybody has to be on IPOB Community Radio. Very, very important. I beg of you. Now we proceed. This evening, get your pen and your paper ready. Very, very, and I can assure each and every one of you that we are going to do something to our platforms back home, and this will not happen again. We have fixed the app today. People are listening to us via the app. We are also going to do the same thing to our radio, our FM platform. We are going to make some very radical changes to our operations. Very, very radical. Some will weep, some will cry. Some may even open up fake accounts to start attacking themselves. But these are the things that we must do, because we are resolute and we are relentless. Our march is towards freedom, towards Biafra, and there is no mortal that can stop it. Not now, not even Britain can stop it. You know, before Juku said the same thing, and they said he was boasting that he lost the war after 3 years. But this time around we have come. The generation that Ojukwu was preparing for, we have come. And Biafra is coming with us. That I can assure you. Now get your pen and paper ready and prepare for the lectures this evening, because they're going to be very, very deep. Very, very deep and incisive. Deep and incisive. And I need you to listen very attentively and very, very carefully. Most of the materials that I'm using this evening are materials that I lifted from what other people had written on this very subject. My analysis is the only part that is original. Everything else I'm about to read out, they are from either primary or secondary sources. Very, very critical you understand this. Now listen to me very carefully, please, this evening. Last year, one of our brothers wrote, last year, 2019, when a guy designed and proposed a logo for innocent motors, 99% of our people were shouting, wow, wow, this is awesome. They hyped it to a point that Innocent CEO had to invite the designer to come to visit their factory. So shocking, therefore, to learn that the majority of people who were in support of that man's design are now faulting this proposed Biafran flag by Mazi, which has Israeli logo. One, I did not design the flag. I only gave guidance when the originator showed me a draft. I asked him, I told him where to place that very Star of David. Our brother here referred to it as Israeli logo. The Star of David features very prominently on Israeli flag, but it is not an Israeli logo. The pentagram has been there from time immemorial. And some of you this evening will be astonished as to the depth of our analysis and research. The depth of it, you will be astonished. Because the thing about black people, I keep saying every blessed time that I'm live on air, is that we do not reason properly. There is something wrong with our reasoning. But we are here to correct it. I am not running away from that very challenge. We are here to correct it. That is why I keep saying all the time, please bring your pen and paper with you. Not after lecturing and teaching, we go back to the same topic after about a week. It becomes very boring. It's as if we don't learn anything. He wanted to say to all the ignorant people, God Elohim has a word in Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because you have rejected knowledge, I will also reject you as my priest. Since you have forgotten the law of your God, I will also forget your children. And the same thing is happening to us today. We have become so ignorant. We have become proud of our ignorance. That even things that are there right in front of our eyes, staring at us, We cannot make the meaning of it. So I am going to start this way. A new flag I published features the star, pentagram, the star of the ancients, the star of our people, the star of Eri, I call it. And I want to be on record so that when you quote me correctly. Zoo education, when people go to zoo in Nigeria, their brains are scrambled. They can no longer reason properly. I want to be put on record that everybody you claim is another ethnicity. I am saying it this night. I am saying it loud and very clear that everybody is Igbo, number one. And I'm going to prove it to you. Number one, everybody, Ibibio, Efik, Izon, Ishegri, everybody is Igbo. Igbo itself. Igbo, I-G-B-O, the land of the ancients. Follow me very carefully, please. First of all, people were clamoring, saying, oh, I am not Jewish. They are trying to make us, turn us to Jews. It's because you're ignorant. The same thing that the white man discovered in Arochukwu and said to your fathers and your forefathers, you are regurgitating and repeating today out of ignorance and irredeemable stupidity and hopelessness. I feel sorry for some of you. I want you, before you argue blindly as the fool that some of you are, before you try to divulge, before you try to separate, before you try to carve out Biafra land from what I call Hebraic heritage, please travel to Enugu State. When you travel to Enugu State, I want you to go to a place called Nsude. Nsude is in Udi. When you go to that place today, you will see the archaeological findings of, you'll be surprised to know, a British archaeologist. British. I said to you, you don't know why Britain chose Enugu as the capital. Some of you are blind, both physically and in the spiritual realm. You cannot see, you are blind. Your stupidity is so enormous that it is burdening you. It is in your brain sitting like a cancer eating you away. Stupidity is what some of you are suffering from. And tonight I will cure all of you of that madness and idiocy. The Star of David belongs in the Biafran flag. The Biafran flag that I published was not meant to replace the flag that we went to war with. Not at all, because I have said it repeatedly, but because some of you are deaf, allow me to repeat tonight. Our coat of arms and our flag that we went to war with in 67 will sustain us into the new Biafra that is not going to change. But that doesn't mean we cannot discuss ideas or exchange views or have debate. What I dislike about black African people is that they always allow debates to degenerate into a shouting match. I want, if you claim that we have no connection with Israel, as some of you ignorantly and foolishly do, I ask you please to go to Enugu State, in Sudan. There you will see pyramid. The only other place on this earth you will see such a pyramid is in Egypt. The people that built the pyramid in Egypt, who are they? They're not the slaves. The Israeli slaves, descendants of Jacob, in Israel. So you ask yourself a simple question: if at all your brains are working, if at all they are working, because that was what Britain saw and wrote, which I'll go to later on, to tell you, you have no culture, you have no history, nobody is your relative. Britain wanted to cover up your biblical heritage as a people of the book That is what they call the Semites, those in the Levant region. The name is not Middle East, it is called Levant for some of you who do not know. People from the Levant region, not Middle East, Levant, Middle East doesn't mean anything. People, the Semitic tribes of the Levant region, they are called the people of the book. Do you know the meaning of it? People of the book. When Britain came to our land, they wanted to take us away, take our mind away from thinking about who we are, that we are also the people of the book. If you say we are not the people of the book, now can you please answer this very question? What are Egyptian pyramids doing in Enugu State? Inudi. Who built it? The same alignment, facing the sun, everything intact, the same way it is in Egypt. Who built it and what for? What are the ancient people doing building pyramids? Not like the type you have that the Incas built. No. This one was built in Igbo land. Pyramid. Any day you ask yourself, where did this pyramid come from? You see that your sawdust brain will begin to club together to perhaps put one and one together to give you two. It is called reasoning. Reasoning. If you're traveling on a narrow path in the village, or maybe you're hungry, and you see avocado pear on the ground, or guava as the case may be, do you know the first thing you will do? You will look around to see if there's any avocado tree around there. If there is none, you will not pick it to eat. Ask anybody who grew up in the village. When you are going into the forest, into the bush to do whatever errand or assignment you've been given to do, and you're going and you see a fruit on the ground, the first thing you will do, the first thing you're trained to do as a child is to look around to see the tree that very fruit fell from. If you cannot find a nearby tree, that means it's not supposed to be there. Something is wrong. You quietly jump and you pass. These are the advantages of growing up in the village, so you understand. Reasoning in the village is not A, B, C, D. You are taught how to reason. Even by the folklores you are told. Akukombe, they talk about tortoise and fox and all the rest of it. It is so that you can acquire some semblance of reasoning as a child, so that when you see something, you can put things together. You can, because the first thing you do in the village, when you find a fruit that is not supposed to be there, the first thing you do as a child, even as an adult, is to look around to see if there is any tree that bears that fruit. If there is none, do you pick it? No, you don't. You leave it and you continue on your journey. It is not something you learn in school. Simple village common sense. Any day we open our minds just a little bit, just open our minds a little bit to absorb sense and reasoning, that day we'll begin to behave and reason like human beings. Let me ask you again, what are those pyramids doing in Enugu? Do you know you have pyramids in Enugu? Some of you, do you know? Where did it come from? Who are the only people that built such pyramids anywhere in the history of man? It is in Egypt. Did white, I wouldn't say white, did Phoenicians come down to Biafra land to Enugu to build pyramid? No. We built it. Our ancestors built it. Why did they build it to the same dimension as the one you have in Egypt? Is to point you to where you come from. The same thing that I have lectured on this very platform over and over again. Because if you don't know where you're coming from, you don't know where you're going. Example is Alozie. I keep explaining this and I explain and I'm wondering, are these the type of brains that will inherit Biafra? You go into Biafra and start reasoning like Alamajiri. So you cannot on your own sit down and reason and think things through before you open your gob to utter garbage. Number one assignment, please. For all of you talking rubbish as always, and you talk crap. talking nonsense because you're foolish. Go to Enugu and you will see the pyramids. And then whilst you're there, ask yourself, how did these pyramids come to exist here? Who built them? From that day, your stupidity will begin to clear. You'll be amazed. Now, first of all, this evening, I want people to please go and Google. Go to Google, I beg of you. Go to Google, I beg of you, some of you. Go to Google this very evening, and you will see Wikipedia and the flag of Nigeria. The flag of Niger area on Wikipedia. Simply go on Google and you type in flag of Nigeria, 1914 to 1960. Very simple, something you can do. This information is there for everybody to see. For everybody to see. But you see it, you don't reason. The essence of what we are doing here is to get your eyes to connect with your brain. And then your brain will connect with your tongue. So that when you open your mouth to speak, your mouth will be speaking what your brain articulated that your eyes saw. That is what makes you a human being, or else you're a goat, an animal. You're a chimpanzee. Allow me to repeat. When your eyes see something, as Obasanjo quite said, that your eye will convey that message to your brain. Your brain will now interpret that very message and then send signal to your tongue, your mouth. And once your tongue is ready to speak, your mouth will open and you begin to talk. That is how human beings reason and that's how they behave. Now go to that map, flag of Nigeria, please publish it. Flag of Nigeria 1914 to 1960. Now listen very carefully, please. And I'm going to read it for all of you so you can follow it very carefully. First of all, once you see this very flag that Britain designed, you ask yourself, what is the Star of David doing on a flag of a people that actually hates Jews? Britain. Britain hated Jews so much that they never wanted Israel to be free. Britain fought on the side of Jordan to destroy Israel in 1948. Some of you don't know that. I'm telling you core history tonight. That the history of British suppression of the people of the book did not start today. Britain were bombs out of Israel. The Israelis used bombs to drive them away. Britain had what was called the Palestine Mandate. Their job was to stop the creation of Israel. Do you know that? Some of you don't read, you don't research. It was the job of Britain. The same mandate that Satan gave to Britain in Biafra, Satan gave Britain the same mandate in Israel. Satan brought Britain and said to Britain, you must sit here, you must give this land to Arabs. Are you aware of that? So some of you don't know, but I will teach you this evening. Now we read. The flag of Nigeria between 1914 and 1960 was a British blue ensign. British designed it with a green Star of David, green, to signify the fertile lands of Biafra. They say that our FM is now working in the land of Biafra. The criminals who are holding on to it, they have allowed it to go. Now listen, I will repeat. The flag of Nigeria between 1914 and 1960 was a British blue ensign with a green Star of David. Now, is Britain a Jewish state? Now I'm just asking the idiots. Is Britain a Jewish state? If the answer is no, then ask yourself, what are British people? It's off again. They said it's off again. It comes and it goes. They're playing with it. But we must continue. People should go to the app, please. The app is working very well. People should go to the app. What I have given people asking foolish questions. Your number one assignment is I'm trying to weave the web here for you. Your number one assignment is to perform a pilgrimage. Please go to Nsude, go to Udi, and go and look at the pyramids that our ancestors built. And then ask yourself, where? I ask you again, where do you have such pyramids? It's in Egypt. So now, the next question is, did the Egyptians come to Enugu State to come and build pyramid? Now you are going to answer that question, not me. That's number one. I want to establish what I call biblical link between Biafra and Israel. Biblical, that your two naked eyes can see. Although some of you are with your foolish brain cannot reason, at least your two eyes can see. Go to Enugu, you will see it. That was part of the reason why Enugu was chosen. The other one I will not tell you, because you cannot comprehend it. You can't understand it. Ask yourself, what is the Star of David doing? Are British people, are they Jewish? Are they from Israel? But Britain put this very star there. Where did you find the star? That is a very simple question. Britain, where did you get this Star of David that you put on this Nigerian flag? Mind you that Nigeria contains the south and the north, encompassing the whole of Biafra. Now listen very carefully. It was later changed to St. Edward's Carnatic Bertram with the white word Nigeria under it as a red disc. It was adopted by the colony and protectorate of Nigeria following the amalgamation of the South and the Northern Protectorate. Are you following very carefully? The colonial flag of the zoo was adopted in 1914 following the amalgamation of southern Nigeria and northern Nigeria. It was first suggested by the first Governor General of Nigeria, Sir Frederick Lugard. So Lugard knew where we came from, but they said we have no history. And please, tonight you must pay attention. Listen, open your ears and listen. Write anything that is confusing, you write it down. Go back later on to go and interrogate it. You'll find the answers to it. It was adopted by the colonies. Lugard started the whole thing. They asked Lugard, why did he do this? He said it's a symbol of the unification of Nigeria because of the seal of Solomon, which was associated with the native Igbo Jews. Lugard said, Igbo Jews, Lugard. Almost say, I pledge to Nigeria, my country. I'm a proud Nigerian. The person that created you a nigger said the reason why I am putting the seal of Solomon or Star of David, as they call it, on this flag here of British colonial Nigeria is because this particular star, according to a white man before 1914, but unveiled in 1914, when some of you have not been born, some of you, even the Alamajri that impregnated some of you, your mothers, during the war, have not been born by then. Live. Are you listening very carefully? I want to open your skull so you can listen. Because when it comes to education and research, I don't think that apart from Princeton Library in the USA, I don't think anybody can compete with us. To be honest with you, I don't think they can. I'm not being arrogant. I don't think you can. Some of you are not educated enough to stand and to debate. You're not learned. And we're not learned. How can you reason properly? I hope you're following. Ask yourself this question: why would a white man who is not Jewish, a white man who is not circumcised, what is he doing with the Star of David? And some of you are so foolish. You don't know that this very Igbo Jewish Star of David on the flag was done in 1914. Israel only adopted this Star of David in 1948. And some of you bring 1914, 1948, which one is older? Who is copying who? I don't know if their brains are now beginning to open up a little bit. Who is copying who, I ask you? 1914, a white man, Britain of all people, that hates the people of the book so much, their job is to stop. I have proven it to you now that the job of Britain is to stop the light of God from shining on this very earth. The same thing they did. Ask Britain, did you go to Israel to stop Israel from emerging or not? Britain, who had the Palestine mandate after the Second World War, Britain, did you vote for Israel to stand or not? The answer is no. Britain, was it not British officer class that fought on the side of Jordan to decimate and destroy Israel? In 1948, did it work? 1967, they came again. The Yom Kippur. Have you forgotten? No, we don't forget, because our library is always open. And this night we are educating people. We're pushing education, because people are daft. And the reason why I spend time is because I don't want our people to be like zoo animals, Nigerians, who don't reason, people who cannot reason. It doesn't matter how opposed I am to an idea. This is one thing about black people. I may be opposed ideologically to an idea, but once you begin to lecture me and tutor me and assist in what you're saying, I follow you. The thing about black people is, oh, I don't want to sound as if I've considered, so because I'm going to keep arguing blindly. That's why people fight in Biafra. You don't know that. Now listen again, very carefully. I hasten to add, very carefully. It was a white man, the white man that created the zoo that some of you are dying for today, Frederick Lugard. Then he was not a lord, he was a Sir Frederick Lugard. He said, this is the seal of Solomon. Why did you put the Star of David on the British flag of Nigeria? Because it is associated with the native Igbo Jews. Before you were born, before your parents were born, before their own parents were born, these things were there. This star was there. Before Israel was created, this star was there. So when you come out and talk rubbish, and he said, we are copying Israel. Well, you are a fool because you have no brain. Ours was in 1914. Israel was instituted again through the grace of God in 1948. 1914, of course, some of you are very daft. 1914, 1948. Which one's older? Is it not 1914? What happened in 1914? Lugard set up a flag. They asked him, why did you put a Star of David there? He said, because it is associated with Hebrews because they are Jews. But the same Britain wrote later on, you have no culture. These are people that built pyramids. People that started writing, Egyptian, Ipob, before Britain knew what farming was. Are you following? School. You think that going to school and having a certificate means you have common sense? Is that what some of you think? Because you can, maybe some of you read James Hadley Chase or you read some Robert Lidlum, novels, and you grew up maybe to stitch one or two sentences together. Because of that, you see yourself as an intellectual. You're a born fool. You know nothing. If you think that talking all this rubbish will make us to run away from our heritage, God will punish all of you. You want to infect us with your useless, zoo ignorance. It can never work. Mad, daft people everywhere. Now listen very carefully. The Star of David had already been in use in Nigeria during the British rule because of the Igbo Jews who were featured on the coins of the British West Africa pound. Nonsense. This was confirmed in 1917. 1970 was confirmed. The discovery of a bronze Star of David in Aguleri in 1917. 1917, and Israel was in 1948. The seal was uncovered in Aguleri in 1917.
This one be say it passed me. It passed me because 1917 then they discover all these things will link us with the Jews. Before Abraham I was. You see how we they kill ourselves. You see how Oyibo come brainwash us, and we they buy, we they chop, we they believe everything Oyibo tell us. As we they talk, now the thing where they happen. Now which day we go wake up? Now which day we go wake up? The same people where they kill Israelis, not be the same people where they kill us. Where they do everything where they get for them power to make sure say we know breathe tomorrow air. And no, then bring church can't give you the Bible. Then they switch you for different reason. How you go do that? You they go take the good Fulani man to come kill us. Not be the same thing then they do to the Jews. Where our people, something they happen to you, something they happen to your mama, something they happen to your sister, something they happen to your son, something they happen to your village. You they talk Oyibo. You the talk Oyibo. You see the two wali that talk. Make I show now where the problem begin. Bad. Na trouble we get. But the good thing then get. Then carry trouble give us. And with the look with the shuffer and with a smile. Which time we go wake up? Now which time we go wake up? Nigeria don't cost us plenty. Nigeria, you don't cost us plenty. You don't know yourself, that's not your problem. But when somebody they tell you say this now who you be, like say sote you know understand, and somebody go tell you say this now your mama, this now your papa, this now your brother, I be you not go happy. Where you not go happy be say you don't know yourself. Oyibo don't cost us too many things. And you hear the thing where you hear the history where the reason why Star of David go there for the flag of Biafra. But the thing we say we copy too much. I beg una, make una listen to this and take them compare to the thing where our leader talk. I go talk about this again. But now there's something where I go take from the thing where our leader talk, put them. Then you go see say not be today where we begin Oyiborize ourselves. We don't Oyiborize ourselves, sote we not even chop our own food. As we talk, somebody feel kill you because of Oyibo. Make una listen. I go back to this again, but to support the thing where our leader talk, you go understand.
in office, and one of the first acts of the new government was formally to petition the United Kingdom for independence in October 1960, in accordance with the promise made in London 2 years earlier. The change from dependent status had been deliberate but orderly. Nigeria was now ready to stand with the other Commonwealth countries and determined to play her full part as a member nation. Last elements of British administration have been withdrawn and a great new nation emerges. A nation of 35 million people who have put their faith in the democratic life and whose voice will command respect throughout Africa, the Commonwealth, and the world.
Make una listen properly, so that you go see, say, the thing where leader talk, where the problem begin. This now, from the thing where Jide Olarawaju wrote, and I don't see those things, but you put them together. But make una listen to them.
And Obafemi Awolowo became head of the official opposition. At independence, Nigeria had a UK parliamentary-style government. 3 main political parties existed: the National Council of Nigeria and the Cameroons, the NCNC, which had control of the eastern region and was led by Nnamdi Azikiwe, the Northern People's Congress, the NPC, which had control of the northern region and was led by Ahmadu Bello, the Action Group, AG, which had control of the western region and was led by Obafemi Awolowo. The parties essentially represented the 3 main tribes, the Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo. A bad situation in a country that was supposed to be united as one. It meant that the ruling party essentially represented only one constituency, in this case, the North. So why was the North so powerful? The answer is simply because the British had designed it to be that way. Firstly, they had created a northern region, which was by far the largest by geography and population, hence giving it the most seats in Parliament. Secondly, the North had always been ruled indirectly, so the local customs and power structures had remained untouched. And thirdly, rumors abound that the North had been helped by the British to enter power by devious methods, including vote rigging and compulsory voter registration.
No doubt, we in Nigeria are very anxious of fostering a good relationship with all the countries in Africa, and we hope that after October 1960 we shall go all out in order to make friends of our African neighbors. We are really interested in the other African states, but not in the sense of having a federated African states or a union of African states, because we feel though the thing might come about sometime in the future, it is most important for our countries in Africa, especially those in West Africa, to do their utmost to develop the resources in their individual countries.
Hearing Balewa speak, you are reminded that on the whole, the founders were intelligent people. However, they were also ambitious and had a deep mistrust for each other. Awolowo had always felt that the Yoruba should be the leaders, and was unhappy as leader of opposition. Azikiwe, on the other hand, was in a figurehead role, similar to the Queen's role in England today. In fact, Azikiwe had only joined with the MPC because Festus Okotie-Eboh had forced him to. So who was Festus Okotie-Eboh?
Of Labour and Welfare, Chief Festus Okotie-Eboh. Among her audience is Chief Festus Eboh, Minister of Labour.
You see why everything way they do is the point to go Fulani. Oyibo, Fulani. they come from this government tell you say you be independent. This thing I go play am, not be this program not be for today. But now the thing will happen. Now make I bring am so that when I go remember say Oyibo not be your friend, and Oyibo not go be your friend. Now Oyibo go kill you, and they don't begin to kill you. No, I go make I play am some more because you get where you go here. The thing where I go make I play am some more. Make una no worry. I go still play am again, but make una dey here. Open your ear, listen.
Festus Ipob, who once increased the duty on imported shoes to protect his own shoe factory.
You know they touch money, but money go dey miss. Your 5 accounts they don't fool for Swiss. You they chop and you think say they no go notice. Wetin you they do bad and you know this.
Okotie-Eboh was in charge of financing the NCNC party, a role which gave him a lot of power and eventually led to his appointment as the Minister of Finance for Nigeria. No one really understood or questioned how Festus was able to raise money. But according to Harold Smith, this money that he raised came from UK multinationals who were forced by the Foreign Office to make donations to the NCNC party. Given his control of such funds, it is no wonder Okotie-Eboh was powerful and was able to force Zik into a coalition. Zik had always financed the party, but as he was running out of money, Okotie-Eboh was fast replacing him as the key person behind the party. Hence, British propaganda, which was evidenced by the fact Okotie-Eboh was pointed out in every film about colonial Nigeria, was that one day Okotie-Eboh would replace Zik and they would have their man in power, as they've done in many other countries in Africa. But let's not be too negative about the man. He did have some positive achievements. He was responsible for bringing Julius Berger to Nigeria and directly responsible for the Echo Bridge getting constructed. Unfortunately, his wheeling and dealing also represented the beginning of the corrupt practices that have continued to dog Nigeria to date. But let's get back to the main story. Nigeria's politics were clearly divided along ethnic lines, and due to the number of seats held by the North, no major parliamentary decision could be taken if the North opposed it. For the South, it was clear that the only way they could enter power was either through a constitutional amendment, which was highly unlikely, or through violence. The creation of the Midwest state, led by Dennis Osadebe on August 9, 1963, also highlighted another issue, that of the non-homogeneous makeup of the South. The Midwest was home to the Edos, Urobos, Ijos, Isekiris, Isokos, and other tribes. The three-region structure largely ignored these and other minority tribes in Nigeria, so creating this state was positive as it brought a new voice to national politics. However, the negative impact was that it made the North even stronger. Other developments also added to the strength of the North. In 1962, the leadership of the Action Group was split as a result of a rift between Awolowo and Samuel Akintola, the Prime Minister of the Western region. The ensuing fight sparked rioting in the Western region, and the federal government declared a state of emergency. They then appointed Dr. M.A. Majekodun as a temporary administrator for Western Nigeria. Dr. Majekodun's first act was to place many Action Group leaders under house arrest and then to launch an investigation into Awolowo. A special commission led by Justice G.B. Coker found that Awo had used public money to finance the Action Group and also uncovered evidence linking Awo with a conspiracy to overthrow the government. Awo was immediately charged with treason. Some other prominent Nigerians were also charged, including Anthony Enahoro, Lateef Jakonde, and Josiah Olawoyi. Most were found guilty, and Awo, along with several others, was sentenced to 10 years in prison. With all these dynamic politicians in prison, public confidence in the political and judicial system was seriously weakened. By 1964, when new elections were to be held, the situation was quite bad. Civil abuses were widespread. The flamboyant lives of some of the ministers made it clear that public funds were being diverted for personal use.
Now, the reason why I play this one be say it get where he contact say Britain sabi the thing where they happen, but they no report them. The BBC News no carry them because they no want make the world know the crime where they commit for Biafra land. And you see where I tell you say they don't rig them, they don't do it so that Biafrans no go fit participate for government for Nigeria. Abi, you know they happen today. Will lead to the Biafra issue. And the divide and rule not be today where it start. You don't tell when it start. Where else they go create Midwest? And now you go Wikipedia go tell you say them be Igbos. All of them na Igbos them be. But divide and rule, where our leader mentioned for in broadcast yesterday, go up and down, come back, you be Igbo. And for the fact say you be that Igbo, now make them they kill you. The hatred where these people get for you, now make them they make on a head, they run, gara gara. And nobody understand them. Then they pump money, not be today, then begin pump money. You see, since NCNC, because now them they support not, then they pump money, go give not. Everybody they wonder where then they get the money. Not them. And today they still they do the same. And you they take one Nigeria. And they don't tell you right from the one, will not be the same. Will not be the same. For that broadcast where a leader make yesterday, you can't tell you say where because say now Star of David coin therefore British Nigerian flag. They burn them, they don't want them. And today they want you. So today they still want you. They don't want you. They not gonna want you until they kill you. Now they don't set them up. So they there for your village now. They there inside your village, and your own people they help bring them inside your own village. And our leader they take like in job say this are the people we be people from Sudi Nudi. Now who hold the mantle? When I go there, history go disappear. God forbid. Now we be mentioned what makes it only one person where God go send, you go turn the whole thing around. If not be God, the garden and they for kill him for a house. And Nachuko Kabema say, when a light go shine, nothing go quench him. Nothing go quench that light. Even those where they carry Bible up and down, no fit to protect their own children. No fit to, even you they go church, you no fit protect your own people where they come to that your church. Which can people be that? Now we go get ourselves together. Now we go save ourselves. If una like make una dey run every direction, that's not your problem. You say you know say then they call you Japan of Africa. Why? Because they know the thing where there for your brain. They know the thing where you fit do. Now them build the pyramid in Egypt. Then come build the one for Africa. for foodie. Every time they eye there for Enugu. Oyibo know the thing where Enugu mean. Oyibo know the thing where they for Enugu. Now make them not they leave Enugu alone. This week not be to drive all the people where they for Enugu away. The next one now for then go drive everybody away. When they stay standing there, they look like Mumu. This thing where I play, I don't play them before. This not be the first time I play this political stuff. I go play them again. Maybe you gonna go remember. Not be today or you put them eye on honor. They mark you, say you go die. And all these politicians where them not before Ibo, they go now for Ibo, they go land Oyibo, come back. Begin act like Oyibo. No thinking. They know where they go. They know who they be. Now waiting they give Zeke. Worthless title, president. We no fit to bite. Dog where they make whoa, he not go bite you. You should boom, you go down. But them take power. I will wanna say they not be the same. Now only Igbo when they take play draft. Because they make them so you no fit to do anything. Now you know say they now the thing. Now you know the plan where they make for you. Now waiting they stop you. Why it they take us so long to make una understand on a position? Why? He said some people go they come talk nonsense for Facebook. Now house they bonfire, now they pursue that. They lie to people. Make you feel good. I beg you, Jerry, make we listen. Trouble there. And that trouble, now you go stop them. You like them or you don't like them or. You get one thing where they did. Say either you go there, fight to live, or you go there, die like chicken. Or you go blame. No blame none they can. The other one, anyway, it make me laugh where somebody say go come your house, concert your house, say if you get weapon. Why they concert your house, say if you get weapon? I've been at today's start. They no go such a Daura. They no go such a the Ruga house where the Fulanis they enter. They pack weapon. They no go there those side. Now you wait there for south. You Yoruba wait there for south. You don't form as Amatoku. So the Fulani soldiers and the police go concert your house. Anything where you get, then go take them. Then they begin fight you. When they shoot you, they run. You go they run like a coco. With the look, and those hopeless stooges where say they because they look. Make una stay there. Make them concert your house. They know, they know such. Even the full animal where they carry gun, they waka for it. They know get the gun from them. Now you then go come search your house to get the one where you get. Then go come do the ISIS work on you. The call number now +1 484 767 0848. Now waiting they happen. Now be the program. Call your name and where they come from. Make you the look. What you want make them tell you? They tell you say then they come for you. So make you stay there. They write for paper to show how you sabi how to talk Oyibo. After when they kill you, no Oyibo you go to talk. Now I beg you, make you no kill me along up me I beg make you no kill me because no. Now so you go to happen. Call your name and where they call from.
Alozie,
good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Thank you well for what you do for us, Mazi. Alozie, I appreciate you. What you do for us. God bless you, sir.
Bless you too. Your radio there on or make you turn them down. Now be the delay where they get your radio.
Hello?
Make you turn down your radio. You get the delay. They hear you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Make
My
it.
name is Chese Ani. They come from Enugu province. Mazi, Alozie. They're not very just like yes. I know just see. Well, that's not to greet you, seriously. Greetings to everybody, all IPOB all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from here. I forget to today how it happen. My name now, Omokuji Omonosi Abidi Godomi King. And then this afternoon, I did somehow tense. That is why I feel like I did breathe somehow. Mazi, Alozie, thank you. If we say we start today, thank you for what you do for us. We know if we thank you finish. We appreciate you. May God continue to they do for you which you they do for us. Hamadike one of Biafra. The only one that have defeated Zoo. The Zoo has gone beyond a level that they will never come back to the surface of the world again. Hamadike, I greet you. I thank you and I appreciate you. My generation upon generation will thank you for what you don't do for us today. I go meet my people when they for Ipob, make I follow them talk. Mazi, Alozie, I beg you go permit me, I beg.
Make una talk. We won't hear now.
In your time zone. Any make Omogoje, Omonosi, Omokakwaga. Igori kuna megwagwa ogamiye ni agamawa agumawa ele happen. Nima se ne mavaire hani mazinam de kano ye. Nima shima oki zone in Nigeria. Igori kuna megwagwa mi amino la question I dey ask. Igori kuna megwagwa mi amino. Oma se si de nima fare hani mazinam de kano. Oma se si de nima fare kan. Bueno, ni mare kan mazina de kando kole popa mi ma shimiari kuke Nigeria na wa wali pa ko se ma kan se ka wa bi rejo ja for ida ni fie ni ti wa mi no wa le malu no wa family malu no or whether them so or blind about or he change na wa no re onyo re gulu. Ogwa wali pa ko se ni mare kan mazina de kando no de ma shimiari bo kisukuchuku ni Nigeria. In Nigeria hellfire no. Nigeria hellfire no. Since I was born. Owe go ri cheki kole we nu so ne me ni kwa na we nu so ne me ni kwa. Une me ni kwa une me pedu une me so une me amegbete une me fu. Ogwa wali pa ko se ni mare kan mazina de kando. Adem so shomo live na pa ma o boy ne. Aguma wa ne. Adem so shomo le cannot help us. Oge ne me gwa mi ma shimia. Ogen Boba Mimashimia. Mimashima Obo Izuni in Nigeria Vago Doma Kwa Mamia, Magua Walika Goseni Maregani Mazina and the Kano. Kole Papa Mimashimia. They say my Ivoriki Bini. They say my Ivoriki do. Pama again in Maki goes to Rigodo or the Genima. Ogen Nema Gogwali or Mimashimia already Mazina and the Kano Namae. Alipa go ni Marekani mazina and kano go Ivory kunemene kwa alipa go se go ni Marekani ode ni osi mazina and kano nama ine ori mi mashimi awo bokari zoo ali Fulani ega ya gbe na gbogbo ma ho pa ene the Fulani is in our land and all of us we are still sleeping while we still sleep now if they vex me they pay me for body well that is why I take my time make I call them because I know they hear their voice on top of our radio. I just fear of course when I hear on top of our radio and they bother me well. Even if you go Warika go say Marekani Mazina and the Kano go Warika go so Kamanishi. Kimareka na them social mole bag no makwabo. Bagarekani Johnny Hill. Ilokigbenejo ba get me nama. Imagine the Kano to over name Ashiabo go Warika go say Ori Kulemene kwa Ugamanishi. This suffering has it not been too much? Has it not been too much? Let's stand up and follow Martin and so he will set us free. As I was based on the people when you play right back now, white people no go ever leave us alone until we take our hand or let our freedom or our own shell. This life it's about to go and say national take the bill. This national cake, everybody, oh no, take your own, make I take my own. No. The white people don't take their own. Make them leave us, make we take our own now. Waiting we when the Biafra people do those people, I mean, no understand. I don't suffer since the day when they born me. I will this is I don't get anything. I get joke. I get what I don't sound it. The colors are giving that right. I no blame.
I like the thing where you talk
about. What I try to talk about is Mazi Alozie, I thank you very well. Again, when Mazi Uche me come on board 2 days ago, again my brother Mazi Alozie, they no first I will come back to your case. Again, one of our brother went home. So our deputy leader talked before yesterday. He said for Enugu, they see set back. Make our leader carry you come meet a couple for Enugu to say make sure say yes. They see everything when they shell it inside the zoo.
Thank you.
Mazi Alozie, I beg. I think that you will follow me talk. I can link to you so that I go continue my conversation.
Yeah, make other people call it.
So Mazi Alozie, what you the say? He step back when we see for Enugu. I don't want to start to the call person name because it invests me. It invests me very well. Because if I remember say for this Biafra struggle, say people don't die. And person now go say because in the national secretary, you go come carry stash when they say 30 naira. Okay, iron clothes, what they do a garage for us for meeting. And when they come meeting, they know their agenda. They are meeting the meeting they very, very watery. At the end, Mazi Alozie, I go tell you say you go for far distance, pay money from the meeting venue. At the end, you not go get anything. And the national secretary now so they go to jump around, they do say now then they wear suit pass, now they speak talking, now then they speak grammar pass. You go to look down on people, you go to carry struggle. Now this struggle when we there, when people don't die, when 28 people die for our leader house, now in one person will come, but they smash clothes, but they do rubbish for me. You won't make I listen to that kind of bastard. You won't make I listen to that kind of bastard. Now me I come to say ask myself, see, I think that we even take this sport when we take, some people they take our ties, so some people they take our ties. That is why I tell my coordinator now who to come with
Mazi, your brother good. I hear the thing. Yeah, I hear the thing where you talk. We no get plenty time today. Yeah, we no get plenty time today. Make I leave other people make them talk. You know, say I play our leader.
Yes, Mazi Alozie, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Mazi Alozie because he's the shell inside the Enugu state. I don't follow my Godo people talk. They then wake up, make we follow Mazi and the Kano.
Thank you.
Because an office stay for this Shakuni again. Mazi Alozie, thank you. I really appreciate you. You get one of our senior sisters went for like talk to you here.
Make it talk quick.
Hello,
welcome. Good afternoon. How you doing? You say Magikwa. Ndewo. Call out your name and where they call from.
Hey, Mazi, good morning. My name is Bertram. I call from Boston here, Massachusetts. My brother, you see, don't be say they really wash our heads very well. They use some pepper brain. So, but my brother, the thing where they plan for us, the thing where these people plan for us, if not for Mazi, this is not the say the president
Mazi,
you know. But I make I tell you,
bad thing they make people laugh. Bad thing they make people laugh. These people won't kill. They won't finish us.
Look, make I tell you now. That only God say make this man come out. Mazi cannot come out. Instead of people to appreciate this man, make we that just like the last person talk. Make we galvanize around this guy. If you know the type of research where you go to even be able to find where these things they hide them very well. Our forefathers lived, died, they don't study anything, they don't study these things. They just hide them. Now you make I tell people say listen. If they blame people where they from them, make una they too caution because they say because this man they bring it now they cannot come out, you know anything. And they ask anybody 10 years ago, what you know about Nigeria? What you know about this is where it happened now? Nobody knows. Even our politicians don't know anything about this candidate talk. Let me say go with PhD, but you know the PhD never carry you go do that kind of stuff. You know the hours where man go put, time where go put to go find all these things. Me and you know fit do am. Nobody fit do am. If they say to go work, you take care of family business, you do this, they do that. Now every time they say do this type of research, it could be for one Mazi in America. My brother. You see, after yesterday, I feel like say somebody just I don't know. You know, they put me in ice like a very cold area. I know people move.
Run around their backyard, they say na BBC Igbo. Now which people there na Igbo people? We fit to come woman and say your program they kill us and no day inside. Now so that we go get a job, go buy akara and moi. You they kill your own people. For the service, the thing where you do, we're not gonna help them. And you get that paper, hey BBC service. Anything where you get it, they make on no they sleep. Oyibo. This thing where I play, I don't play. I think this now the thought is still there for my file. Now I make a quick go bring them. The point say make una look at them, not them. They no like you, and they not go like you. All those people where they carry go Britain, and they like say then they do. How they go take you everything where you get go there? They give you small. Boy, sir. Kotema only to lento. You remember, you get to the thing where sometimes I remember the reason why they tell on a distance. Say I see some things will happen. A man they walk, all of a sudden he begin to run. This Nafi Gocha. And when you see people begin run like that, you know say tax people don't come. Call out your name. Call out your name and where they come from.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Mazi Alozie.
There was. Oh yeah.
Okay. My name is Chuhu Emmanuel. I am a native of Ishiago, Ebonyi State, Biafra land. I greet you, Mazi Alozie.
Greet you too.
I greet my leader, our leader, Mazi Kano. I greet Mazi Chairman 4 and all principal officers of Ipob all over the whole world. Yes. Every day, different topics. Our leader has come up and put up
Your line don't cut. Your line don't cut. Caller, your name and where they come from. Caller, your name and where they come from. Caller, your name and where they come from. Caller, your name and where they come from.
Good afternoon, all Biafra. About of freedom. I hope I come out clear and able lecture Mazi Alozie.
They hear you, make you the talk.
So I greet myself. My name na Mazi Joseph Oyechukwu. The place where they come from, they come from Obolafo. Obolafo is for Enugu local government, Enugu State, Biafra land. The thing where they happen be say the reason why we say everybody waiting for Biafra land go join IPOB because thing where they talk like this, we say we suppose even know that the Biafra way there now no be the Biafra way there before. Because the reason why they talk like that, they say if you see how everything that they happen, but they try everything where they try, they made a stop us. But they try them now, so we come out. So this is the opportunity where everybody have now. Make everybody go join IPOB because that is truly savior. Because number one, for even from Soka here, so when they call them, I think about last 2 weeks, the so-called Fulani Janjaweed. They rape a pregnant woman and kill a woman at Eluwezike. You know, it was the not local government. So with the Biafra land. And this one happened. Not even talking of the other one where they will happen for Imufu, where they rape another girl. The girl can't die. And all these things, with the way they talk, make all of us go join IPOB. Make all of us they gather information. Make all of us begin to reason together like a human being. So say we know how we take to this thing. Make all these people. When they do this, all our people like this, then we know how we will tackle them. They call us miscreants. They call us terrorists. All of us don't see them now. Every day by day, this thing they happen. You can see them even today. Say now, so that they carry the Sioux army, they come into our land. We don't know say whether we fight for Biafra land or not. This is the reason why all of us go join IPOB. Make all of us begin the reason together. Like if they come like this, all of us go no. Nobody say because if you see this thing where they happen now. If Malida Mazi Nnamdi Kanu decide today say no go fight for Biafra again, nothing will happen to Malida Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But the reason why say they fight for Biafra because of me and you. And we supposed to even know saying they fight them because of us and even for the unborn children when say me and you go born. Because he go happy say if you suffer like this way they suffer now. If you come born pikin, they go begin to suffer the same thing. It go better for you, not go better for you, it go begin to pay you. So make it go now, go join IPOB. We talk them every day by day. Some people no one hear us. Some people they hear us. But it's but now the same episode happen. The time we say no what they call. Make una not enter for the act. May all of you have a everlasting life. They say no, they don't go come. But when the flood come, all of them come die. The same thing will happen now. We have been crying it. Malida Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been crying it over before 2012 up to today. They cry every day by day. Make una come into this act where the IPOB. The place where say una go have life. The place where say una go have a good road. The place where say una go have electricity, a good hospital, a good market, and even a good policy education. The place where una go see and be say for this IPOB. When say anything where they talk, you know say you go get them like that. But in the zoo God you no go get anything. You see one day there, they go begin to kill you, they butcher you. No person will talk for you. They go begin to slaughter our people like say they kill mosquito. That they slaughter chicken. No person to talk for us. Make all of us gather ourselves now go join IPOB because now be the only make away we get. If it be small chicken, go join IPOB. If you big chicken, go join IPOB. If you be papa, go join IPOB because now be the only thing we say go save you. And if the thing better. It not be like other freedom fighter where go carry money go join. Our own now free. What do we need in your own knowledge? Make you bring that knowledge. That knowledge will help us. Now the only thing we go pay for IPOB. We just need only got your knowledge. If you bring them, you go like them. So Mazi Alozie, make I carry this talk to my people, make my people know what did happen. So I don't know say whether you go permit me, I make a hello?
Make you talk and quick, so that other people go calling. Make you talk and quick. On the body, on the Saka, Yamuna Guno Washa, Uno Market men. Maganamune Kuni, I was on a border. Now, when you are so calling the Abumi, you come and I machine. Who no name, but I put me here, I know 1 night. They go to wine, they get like I ain't to take him in 1967, the 1970. Me, since 1945 up to date, my telecom and woman. Never wine we can make the night. Under my mind, if I had a gate, and you have to need Gaggy. Now, Bergie Gina, no church.
Gini mere because of the Fulani, the Hausa Fulani. When they got no rebel no Pepramia, because they my wicked Chicotelico Wayonu, that wicked with the end of trouble, along with a white Biafra. When you drive a man, the car, warrant you are what is Lily, who will charge a Mabram Negatoroyi. The Monaco, when you mind what you me is the great savior because my dear join IPOB, Benefino and Alosuka, or Catatan Benefino and go Biafra land, but also Jeremy join IPOB. You have some sort of time with it. I make it. I like to sign off from here. Remain blessed, and every people that's working so assiduously for the reception of Biafra, may keep on blessing every one of you in the name of Chico Kadiama, and even our leader Mazi Karo, the great hero of our time. They will sign off from here.
They will. Thank you. Call out your name and where they come from. Call out your name and where they come from. That line don't cut. The thing be say, now we the trouble therefore. Now we go solve them. And we go solve them once and for all. We go solve them once and for all. And it go end. Not be every day the same trouble, every day the same trouble, every day the same trouble, not the end. And we know say not go end. We know. Call out your name and where they come from. Call out your name and where they come from.
Yeah, Mazi Alozie, my beloved, good evening from Warsaw, Poland, sir. Oglogonda, Hisi, Kago, Anyano, Yodio. Mazi, I appreciate you. I remain okay for the news in one market that check from Warsaw, Poland. Welcome to Waja Mbo. Mazi Nandikali, the senior miscreant. Me, I be Waja miscreant. Mazi, I appreciate that our Mazi Nandikal, Kamalos, memories of Shugu Prezo Anya, make a continue to bless, continue to keep him. And all his lieutenants, all of them, where they do good things, where they sweet him body. And every hardcore Biafra all over the world, hardcores, fanaticals, Kabam is your son. And above all those people where they hear him voice, where Nandikal as you go to enter, where they call and come, what you want. I say make a keep all of them, the good ones, so all those good Oyibo ones, where they help them. Kabam is their son. We no go relent until we see this our Biafra. Mazi, now one thing I want to talk. I want to tell our people say nobody they serve until everybody is what serve. All those people where they think say they don't serve. You know they serve. You know they serve because they don't talk and say when they finish all this village they go enter urban. Who they find come urban? None of when I wait they wait so that don't arrive when I don't get the big money. That day your security no go guide you. You know go save you. Make on remember even governor where they will lay for road they carry how much you will be what beef like you what bingo. So we they tell our people anybody we know what you go do make all of us come back now. The candle don't do everything. Make all man stand up at the center. Make we come out this idiot for our land. Now waiting be talk about make all man go do what you go do. Me I know Sabi talk too much. Whether they talk, I talk about the beam and say my the Jedania Yelilian Ngana at the Grebonaga. Waiting me at the talk. Nana my the one where they consign me this transmitter where I carry for head where they pay me today to make we cover 100% to Biafra land and even in the Zoom. And me they switch my mind though. I they like my people they try. I said, Chukwu Gama go the bless all of on where they bring on the money they put. Even some people where they bring money gidibam say, okay, how much be that to? I tell them saying I see Sunday though. Give me account. I'll give what they go through for me. Bam. You go here see you don't the talk for their place. Chukwu Gama go the bless on go the pray for go the large on a ghost because Biafra need him more. As you they give those people where don't die since 19 then when we go wake up, imagine the car and that you go wake up 30th May. You know, she said that they see on your Wachabedo, all of them they hear, on your Bob they see that they hear. And that's how they go, they bless you as if they give them their own. Their belly they sweet, and so your own belly go they sweet you. Another thing where they important be say our people wait there for a Didoma, a Gala, or Goja. All of them they need this transmitter because already we don't enter Ugwa, we go finish them. Finish Biafra land, even Lagos, we did there. Mazi, they remember our people say our radio for Lagos now 102.1. Oh, you don't come off on that place where we did before now 102.1. I don't tell the users that the time went on, we'll contact them another area where we don't cover very soon. So now so we go to cover them, they go everywhere, put Abuja, make Chukoka bless on that. Those people will never open their hand, I beg, make us open our hand. Make us open on our hand. Azotala, Azowocho. Remember say, Anola won't nail up a girala. If bed go die for Kwaji, you go for grand though. You wanna know that. So when you do Podoibo, you then anyway say remember say east or west home is the best. Now be my language. So I don't want to love a girala. If you die for Lagos, or if you die for Podoibo, she be the kind of person they go in Papa house. Now so he be. So as they do, make they remember people wait there for Biafra land. Say they need something. So as we dey Europe, all of us they jolly good road. Make on remember say make on go give them transmitter bed. The number you go call again na +48 739 672 638. Madal de Camboya Wajama drop or +48 739 672 638. Chuko Kaba Magozio no mo Chineke. There were Madal de Ndewa Piamba and
There were the Baliala. They do your thing, make you carry them they go. Make them they hear a voice. The call number na +1 484 767 0848. They will not get full program today, so make una they talk for 2 minutes. Even the ones where they come from China, they see you now. So when you reach you, make you talk now. Waiting they happen. Now in the program today, no, you both talking. Now waiting they happen. Caller, your name and where they call from.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, my name is Emeka. You are calling from Houston, Texas.
Emeka, welcome. Welcome to Now Waiting They Happen.
Now, wow. After listening to Mazi Namdekano and the video you played, I mean, my head has been rolling all over me. I thought I knew history. I thought I studied history in high school, but I know nothing. This guy, Namdekano, not only is he a visionary, and every day he raises this notch.
Mazi, would they talk for broken English today, or you talk for Igbo, whichever? No, Igbo today.
Broken English. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy, he is not only a visionary, he is a treasure. He is a treasure of our time. Without him, I don't know what will happen to us. Because this guy continues to bring out the information we think we know. But we know nothing about it. We don't even know who we are. But Namdekano has brought out those things about us which nobody taught us, which we never knew. When we go to school, with a study Cannonball Empire, Shanghai Empire, all this nasty, stupid empire. But Namdekano has succeeded in taking us from kindergarten to high school,
talk to
college.
Talk to Igbo people, Mazi. Talk to Igbo people.
And every day he continues to elevate it.
Mazi,
even now,
Mazi,
you don't begin to teach us.
Mazi,
so we go teach others.
Mazi, make you talk to Igbo people. Make you speak Igbo.
Let us speak Igbo.
Yes, speak Igbo.
Oh, okay. On a kuzira ni hai na agota ya. Ihe chere na imba. Ma nye nwe ha idea. Ndị anyị wụ ebe anyị si. Anyị ezuzugharị ka nkịta hara. Na-akpagharị che na nwere ihe anyị mụ. But ịhụ oge anyị chere na enyere anyị independent. Onwe dị ihe nyere anyị. Onwe dị ihe nyere anyị. Ndị a jere were ndị Fulani dozie ha, hazie ha isi. That is ha na-achị obodo ha. Esizi ebe ahụ. Tụrụ ndị Fulani na-achịzi anyị. Na-agwaghị ihe a ga-eme anyị. From 1914 to 1960, Zik na ndị ozi ya ma ọ bụrụ George Olibe ọ sị egwe si ha akpa atụmaka eke na o nwere ihe ha ghọtara nke ewepụ na Nnamdị Kanụ bịara na-emeghe anya onye ọbụla emeghe anya onwe aka ezoghị ke ndị okenye ndị anyị ebe ahụ mara m ihe ha aka eme bikọs ihe nchere na mma ata 30 years m biri n'obodo a abịa m na-achọpụta na onwe dị ihe mma Nnamdị Kanụ bịa bido n'isi na-akọziri m onye ngwụ na-akọziri m ebe m si pụta ụwa. I'm so scared.
Thank you.
Nwa gị na-egwu a na-atụ o nwere ihe na-eketa oge ụfọdụ nsị gịnị dịgwa ihe a ihe ọwụwa eziokwu kọwachi anyị ya gwa gị ya dịka nwatakịrị igburu otutu na ahụ ya ya egwu ya egosi gị ya egosi aja sị gị jee ekwebe esi wute gị jele anyị ije ebe ahụ ekakiri ihe ahụ ọ gwara gị bụ ihe nọ ebe ahụ bete ma Mazi Alozie nwere ihe m chọrọ itinye
ngwa mee ngwa ngwa oge anyị ebughị ibu taa mee ngwa ngwa
otu ihe a Nnamdị Kanụ sị na Federation of Biafra will take care of defense and diplomacy. Aga m arịọ ya ka o were education dị na federal level so that ka esi na mgbe ụmụaka nọ n'afọ na-akụziri ha ndị ha nwụ until ha gacha university ka ha nwee ike mara ndị ha wụ because anyị ma na onwe anyị nkụzi akụziri anyị bụ ihe lara n'efu anyị ama ndị anyị nwụ
a na-eji gị Hannibal
na Chineke kpesara Nnamdị Kanụ
ha na-eji gị Napoleon the Great.
Thank you nwanne m nwoke, thank you biko
ndewo thank you Chai, no ndị eme anyị ncha fame anyị alụ and we know fit understand. Say this thing where our leader talk yesterday now be one of the greatest revelation where we don't
so
get.
that kesi na mgbe ụmụaka nọ n'afọ na-akụziri ha ndị ha
who you be but you don't know who you be and then they tell you who you be. Fame anyị alụ. And we know
good evening, sir.
Good afternoon, good morning.
Thank you
for
picking my call. You will live long, my brother. You will live long.
You too.
Then you go see Biafra. Yes, Biafra. Now religion. Now they do Biafra. We worship. We owe nobody. We know they owe anybody any apology. Because no demand maker. Not spoken drama maker. And say good day. My name na Hyginus. Hyginus hails from a community called Oboji. Oboji in Enugu province of Biafra land. Anybody well known I can go hug transformer. I greet all Biafrans. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. I greet our leader, Mazi Onyendu Nnamdị Kanụ. Bravo, my leader. Congratulations. And the grace
Mazi, make you hurry up. Our time no plenty today.
To be with you.
You say?
Okay. All right, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Say this is where I did that talk yesterday. Now it be one of the greatest revolution where we don't
so
get.
They empower you.
Mazi, make you hurry up. Our time no plenty today. You say?
Okay. All right, my brother. Thank you.
Say this is where I did that talk yesterday. Now it be one of the greatest.
They do am, and our
revolution where we don't
so
get.
they empower you.
Mazi, make you hurry up.
Run, dance for our streets. Because Onyendu don't open my eyes way close since I dey born. Since my mouth born me, my eyes dey close. But Onyendu don't open my eyes. Now I dey see clear. I dey see clearer. I dey see clearless. See, Mazi Alozie, one thing will happen. As I can't listen for the other last week Friday, where only they make interaction program, people they call. Are they shocked? Why I hear people they come from Igodo, they say Igodo for those states na Biafra. Wetin only they talk will not be true. All of them are true. Me, I go make research. I get somebody who I study where they born am for Oduwa land. He grow up there. I go meet the person, tell her, and then tell me the truth. Wetin you know about Oduwa and Igbo and Dodo? He can't tell me say Oduwa people they call Igbo people Omo Igbo. They say na Omo Igbo I come shock. You see, and that the way I been here say somebody say anything wey they do about Biafra and we not include Benin and Dodo, you say we dey play. You know, see, only been a truthful man and a God-fearing man. I thank him. He dey open all our eyes. See the thing where he played this afternoon. Where I hear the clip where he play, where they call am Sir Frederick Lugard, where he go bring David or Solomon Star, come put for British Zoo flag. They ask him why he put this in. He said na because of Igbo, Jew. We say we na Jew, we na Igbo, we na Jew. He current man me something wey happen. That time Onyendu do there for prison, where they go arrest and go kidnap her, go put am for Kuje. Where he go court. They call ask am say the person wey go settle, wey go bail am. He say we need that buy, wey Jewish that buy. People they talk for one lady why I hear here na rape power wey dey for Lagos. They talk, they discuss the thing. They say why Onyendu dey demand Jew rabbi. They say are the Onyendu na Jew? You see, the truth now then they come and say we Biafrans we be Jew. Nothing any other man go do. We na Jew. We na the people for book. We na the learned people. Make Britain all the people wey dey jealous us. Make them jealous too much. Biafra go come. As in the jealous, na so Biafra go come. As in the jealous, na so Biafra go come. Until all of them go on transformer. Thank you, Mazi Alozie, for picking my call.
Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
You go see Biafra. May you go come.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. Now, who you be? I be somebody. Who you think you be? I be somebody. We don't begin to understand it. It go take time. It not go happen overnight. The lie way then compound, so tell the truth. We don't begin to come out like where sun they come out from morning. Softly, go begin get sunlight. Now so it be. Now so it be. Our people, make una open una eye. Make una open una eye. You don't tell when these people they do us something. Call her your name and where they come from. Call her your name. Mazi.
Good morning, Mazi Alozie.
Good morning.
God bless you. My name is Jude Mojeku. I want to thank you and thank our leader, Onyendu. I just want to say yesterday night be my happiest days. I listened to Onyendu's broadcast. Now God go bless them as they open our eyes. I not believe my ear yesterday. As they listen, now so I the place where I come from. Now all trust go bless them. Anybody where no say Onyendu no be a leader, African leader, world leader. Somebody they say make them they go hug transformer. If you they say make them the hug transformer, you that will be better because no life, no power for Nigeria, no power for Zoo. Anybody who say make you go hug transformer, I wanted the person say no light transformer, na better. So I thank you, Alozie. God continue to bless you as they let us support ourselves here for Radio Biafra. I dey sorry for those who know they listen to Radio Biafra anywhere they can. Listen to Radio Biafra. Now, Radio Biafra make us know where we come from. As we dey listen, so we dey learn every day. May God bless our leader and may God bless our Mazi Alozie. May God bless our OBN, the person where God say make he save the Oba people. Now, because of Mazi OBN, 9 Oba people will get saved. I thank you, Mazi Alozie. God bless you. Moje Kujud from Los Angeles.
Thank you properly. The call number now +1 484 0848 +1 484 0848. Now waiting the happen. Now be the program. As always, people that won't call in. Now your program, now my program, now your program, now we program. Now there we now the school where we take. School of truth. We are children of the truth. And we got to tell the truth. We, children of the truth. Call out your name and where they come from.
Hello?
Good morning, welcome.
Mazi Alozie, good day.
Good day.
I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia here. My name is Chukwujoku. Okay. I'm from Ore, Kagokore, in Kumabara area of Biafra land. I've been trying to contact for a long time, but wasn't going through, but I'm happy now that I get through. So I just want to use the opportunity. This is my first time getting you online. So thank you and thank my fellow Biafrans and what you guys have been doing. Another thing that really touched me was the Star of David. I saw on a Biafra listing flag. It shows that people are thinking, that we are not standing still, that we use our brain. It shows that someone is thinking how to innovate, how to improve things. So I really appreciate what Community did.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes.
Thank you.
So I just want to thank you guys. And another thing that I'm concerned about is about membership.
Now waiting the happen now be today's program anyway. So make you no worry. We go talk again. Try again. Make I get some people in.
All right, brother. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay,
Call number +1 484 0848. 2 minutes so that we go fit cover the many people where they call. They see call from China, they see call from Netherlands, they see call from Italy. When we are calling, I beg, make una take 2 minutes so that other people go reaching. So that other people go reaching. Call out your name and where they call from. Call out your name and where they call from. Call out your name and where they call from.
Yes, Mazi Alozie, I greet you, and I greet Biafrans where don't call. I don't get much thing to talk. The thing when I want to talk, we say these people come babos, Golimagba, finish, scatter all our brain, come carry condensed iron, I be condemned oil, come put inside our brain. And make us when they behave like say we not gonna get sense. I be say people will build pyramid centuries ago, days ago, we gonna get this staff of David. No wonder we say one language they talk say na Igbo amakata give wa bazuzu. Now where that very amamife we get that time when our forefathers get, and I want to ask how people will come get that kind of sense build that pyramid that very time. They democratical. Then go allow themselves another man with no sabi, we no get the same color with them. Go allow them color be us, enter our house, change our brain, change our name, change our culture. change everything, come open door for us to buy tickets, take visa, go for their land, go to do slave. Why didn't they for our land come they steal? They didn't time you. So thank you very much.
Oh, like this thing they make me laugh. They make me laugh. They make me laugh. They call number +1 484 767 0848. How they come take us make ye. Then they hear us properly. And the ones we get brain, they make and say we go do something where we fit to do. Make we the do them. Anything where we fit to make we the do them. And we go do them properly. We they follow the thing where leader they talk. And anything where tell you, say go make reference. Now the truth. Now the thing where people know, but they not go tell you. They not go tell you. Why they not go tell you? It be like somebody will get million, and somebody go use them. He not go tell you say you get the million. You go keep quiet. You go keep quiet. Why they keep quiet? Because you don't want to make you get the million. You go use them. You go use them. Now, so then they do. They know the things where we get. They know everything where we get. But we don't want to use our brain. And somebody with the directors, with the curse, with the insulter, we don't give up. The thing where we know now about us, we don't even want to know. Then how you go be somebody? Person we no get history, that person know they are alive. And I make our brothers where they for America, they vex for us. The black people for America, they vex with us. Because then they look up to us to show them. But we not they show them. Insect with the come here begin to say, hey man. Now the kind thing where we they do. Call her your name and where they come from. Call her your name, where they come from.
Yeah, hello.
Good morning.
Hello, Mazi. Hello. Yeah, good afternoon. I'm calling from Switzerland, from Zurich.
Good.
Hello, Nano?
Yeah, we they hear you. Make you the talk.
Okay.
Your name and where your name.
Okay. Yeah, my name is Barbara. I'm Moni Buzo. I'm calling from Switzerland, Zurich.
Welcome, Barbara.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Who got the people for hearing mostly to our leader, Nazareth. That man is just prophet, my brother. Fortunately, that man, the Nazareth would have all been dead. In the Academy, Jida in Aka like this, we will be Bonini, which I never think that. Thanks be to the Almighty God for sending a prophet like him. If you couldn't bring me, please do I need to Kuyama, please Mandima, Ma Uche, more fun. Ma Jajoni, all the Hebrews, all the Biafra all over the world, I support so the Abambo. I want our Biafra. I think on me, they do everybody. I don't know when I did this in Jesus' name. Hello?
Yeah, we they hear you. Make you the talk.
Okay. So, I'm happy because I'm playing my faith and I'm even making so many things. Here, look now. I can run but you need to stand up and everybody to understand. Everybody just great Christ in you. I'm so blessed. I'll be filling up all his programs. My young mama, Jajoni Bro, my Jamofo, everybody has been playing. I've been filling the programs. I'm being blessed. I'm telling you. I pray, and they're doing it. They should all get up and die. They should all open their eyes and learn. Because I had it. I'm better now. There is no peace. we must all go back. We are all in abroad, all over the world. If I might be perfect with the name of Makaka, that will become life. I will be this true. Now, the report of if any language are reported, let the people enjoy. We didn't have the house of the country. They all suffering in my blood. But thank God, I think it's the land. All the black and people, we should stop taking ourselves. In the Bugatti, in the year that I have with that, we are all the same, we are all brothers and sisters. I pray with all this radio and I, and everybody unite us together, talk us together. I'm going to have a divine that I will all brothers and sisters. And unite. And thank you all. Let me just stop for other ones to contribute. So God bless you all and bless our leader. Nandi Kanu, protect him and give him more divine wisdom. Let it be kind in Jesus' name. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. We don't begin near the end of the program. We get about 7 minutes. So, at the wait, even the call from China. So all those people. So Mekona, if you call, you no go through. Make you call again. Not be when you call, you no go through. You go hang up. Now, it's like merry-go-round. Eh? If you click for your own turn, 9 way go, you go get in. So now so it be. My brother, these people don't pay us. So they don't pay us properly. Call your name and where they come from.
Hello, Alozie.
Ndewo.
Good afternoon.
Afo.
How are you doing?
Adela Canodel.
You can't be active, we don't pay, we don't talk. We know because we know they listen to the game Biafra, we see they listen. But we know that sometimes network they disturb us. Even my fellow Biafran, lovers of freedom all over the world, actually all over the world. I'm very grateful for the work they do and the work where God is using. What can I need to contribute to say this our matter where white people don't put us in with Fulani. Not just the active ordinary hand, because some people say that they try to tell them where they from, who they be, their name, they don't believe. I know man for this year where they will be say from River State. Or in 4 children they answer Igbo name, but if you mistakenly tell and say be Igbo man, you are in the fight that day. Now the shit where we did like seriously, now the shit where we did with that. I know they tell you like for Yenegua here. The man from River State, in first daughter I think now Ukamaka, something like that, Ukamaka. But if you mistakenly tell this man say be Igbo man, you are in go put you like inside one nigga. So now the problem where we did with that. But by the grace of God, our leader now they can they sanitize all those germs and they come off our head, because all the germs will be our head where white people and Fulani men don't put inside our head. Now germs, we know they reason well again. When now they talk, they will say it today insult, but if they try to sanitize our brain, because we know they reason well with the mad people. I come across a boy here in Yesterday, for my neighbor shop, so I they try to go collect soap, wash my hand. You know, say now every day they wash hand because of corona. So the girl come like tell me say Solomon, because my radio they on. So he come tell me say Solomon, you and this your radio Biafra. I tell him say what you want make I dey listen again. Maybe the road there for Nigeria or this in Nigeria. So the boy come tell me say when I would this on Biafra. Biafra is not the solution to Nigerian problem. The solution is good governance. I look the boy, and that is why I call for this radio to, emphasize on it, because there are some people that think like that the solution for this problem is good governance. But the problem, you say, that one, you dey outskirts, you dey far away. Because according to even Mazi and the kind we talk about, I think last week, he try to tell us, Yoruba man don't go there. Yoruba people still face the problem where they face today. Fulani man don't enter there. They still face problem as Northerners. Igbo man will be good luck that enter there because some people go say no be Igbo man, but if you want ourselves the truth, good luck na Igbo man, na Bayelsa man, yeah. He from Bayelsa, he from Utweke. He be Igbo man. He don't go there, but he will change anything. Even to the extent of the state, nothing come out. Mazi Alozie, if you go see follow from that side where they come Bayelsa, if you go back, you know see the people for radio Biafra. You know say Nigeria people need Biafra pass. Because the suffering, just they are seeing here the center first. People they suffer. But when you come across Bayelsa in the Jigo Pension and good government, which government, how many years we there and how many years we done they wait for this your good governance? Nigeria is whether 58 at the many years, because I don't know how many years they know they exist as countries, so I don't know. Since where they start since 1960, first of since 1st of October, they do good governance reach today. See yet nowhere. So my people are beg, make we reason like human beings. Make we not say Biafra now, just the upper, that is now be the final. And by the grace of God, it will come. Thank you very much.
Thank you. One more call to go. One more call. I see a call from Netherlands. If you fit put them, make you put them through. You get call away from Netherlands. You get call from Italy. If when I fit get through. You got 2 minutes to put them through. They wait. We go look into this matter properly. Then they do, then they pursue you. And the law where then they put for your head, not be the law where go make you drink pepper soup. Now the law where they put for your head, now the one where they go put rope around your neck, and you not go remember. So now which law be that? Now who make them? Now who make them? The law where they make, now the law for them, not the law for you. For that thing where I play, you go hear them again. And you go not say you no get any place where you go do anything other than here. Call out your name and where they come from. Call out your name and where they come from. That line don't come out. That line don't go. The call number +1 484767 0848 +1 484767 0848. In the thing where we they see, not be say something happen, you begin the wrong. Call out your name and where they come from. Caller, your name and where they come from. That line, now wow. Now wow. They come in, they enter. Call number +1 484767 0848. We don't begin to end this program. Tomorrow on a normal program. We go continue for normal program tomorrow. Call out your name and where they come from. Call out your name and where they come from. These two people will be like so now they compete. I go click this one, the other one go knock them out. And I go click this one, the other one go knock them out. I say, well, that's so it be. That's so it be. This one, na tough call today. Now, so it be. Call out your name and where they come from. Caller, your name and where they call from. Caller, your name and where they call from. Your meter they read, but we know they hear you. Now be the problem. That person from Netherlands, your meter they read, your minutes they read, say you there for air, but we know they hear you. We know they hear you. So I don't know. Time don't pass though. Time don't pass. So this is not the last chance where I go give you. Caller, your name and where they call from.
Mazi Alozie, na them from Netherlands. You hear me now?
Yeah, make you quick. You don't tell where you they be for line they cut off.
I don't try, so I don't fit enter there. What are they talking now? You like say the jam.
Oh yeah, make you get 2 minutes. Oh yeah.
I say I don't say you don't get time again. I say make I thank you. Make I thank you well for your work. And the thank our and between when they teach us. Because that's when they teach us. I know when I was school. I know for school. Not say Mungo Park, London Bridge, C.C. Rose, David Livingstone. They don't tell us anything about this. I don't learn for school for zoo. At the time that man, I go at the time when he give us that, when he give us this kind of man, when they tell us, they teach us. They teach us.
That's so it be. That's so it be.
They teach us what we don't know, what we don't fit, what we don't sabi. The only God go bless them more because this one too much.
See?
People when say they abuse somebody, but I can't say, man, next time, make you take you the stick come, make you beat them well. Mazi Alozie, thank you. Big time don't go.
Time don't go. Time don't go. Now here we go end today's program. Tomorrow we go there for air. The normal program for tomorrow. And only do is interactive broadcast now for tomorrow. So now so it be. Now so we go close the broadcast for today. I thank you properly. So make I give chance to the other stations, make them do them thing. There's a bit up too. So now so it be.
to Facebook. We are back. They can't stop us. If you cut us off 10,000 times, I will return 10,000 times. I will preach the gospel that Elohim has given me to preach. In truth and in every honesty. I just had a sip of water. We are live. Tell them we are live on Facebook on my page. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are live on my Facebook page. 400,000 followers, which is nothing anyway. But that's what Facebook allowed me to have. That's the original one, the original page where you can find me. My goodness. We are back on my Facebook page to preach the gospel of heaven. I am here. David Nnalu, I'm here. Ebube Chukwuzo, favor, I'm here. Kelechi Uchenna Nwobodo. What are you talking about? We are live and direct. I want to preach a gospel this evening that Elohim asked me to preach about the Yoruba race, so that they may turn from what they are doing and become good people. As I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by Facebook. I wanted to assert with every degree of certainty that the Yoruba race were never one people before. It was due to war and conquest that made them one. A war and conquest that Igbo people never embarked upon. The Egba nation is a separate people. The Egbas are separate people. From the Oyo, from the Ijebu, separate. The only thing that unites them is the Oyo Empire. That's the only thing that unites them. And to prove it to you, as I'm telling you, be jotting them down, be writing them down. Egba Nation, Egba, EGBA, they have their own national anthem. Do you know that? The same way Urobo has, because some of you don't know that the song I play these days first, before I play Rex Lawson, is Urobo national anthem. Some of you don't know. I play it. If you like, I can play it for you again. Yoruba they have their own national anthem. I play Urobo national anthem every blessed day. Some of you don't notice, but I do. I want